set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Cleveland. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On third down, Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. On first and 10, it's ETN. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. From midfield now, Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. ETN up the middle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
About 3 yards there to the 27. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw in this game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Butker's kick here is good, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson. Watson and the Browns now with a first and 10 at their own 27. Here's Watson. And he's got his target Harris. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So time to see Jacksonville get on offense for the second time here in this game as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Etienne once more. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
First there, and he nicely beat off. Pretty decent game.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Lawrence will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. There'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so that 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Lawrence. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. For the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. Touchdown, Jaguars! Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have regained the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Watson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 28 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back. And he's in. Touchdown. 15 rushing touchdowns on the year as his guys have now moved out in front. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Sequences. I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. That time a 9-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Lawrence to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed it. Incomplete.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on their first 2 throws. Has them holding up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he's got room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 81 yards. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 17-14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. The return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. On 1st and 10, Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Faking the give, now Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the red zone now, Watson. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break. Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So we've hit. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The return from his end zone is Grant. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. He's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2 is not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive and they're off to a fast start here.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. To throw is Watson. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
To the air yet again, Watson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Chubb. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. 2nd down and goal. Watson. That is caught left side by Bryant. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Deshaun Watson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Blankenship out for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Travis Etienne and the Jags offense set to take over again here. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. From the 31, Lawrence. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Here's Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. John Johnson with the INT.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And the Browns getting set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Watson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And now the rookie's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, ETN once more. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 40, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
You said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put in bold. Here we go. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
2nd down. Here's Chubb again. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. To about the 33-yard line. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, Watson. And he's got his target, Harris. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Nick Chubb, the second TD of the game and 16th of the season. And the Browns put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run charge. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 28-24, a minute 54 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. Lawrence. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Lawrence. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And again, it's Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they will take a knee here. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And his kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here.